my channel. Today what I'm doing is a top 10 list of attractions to do at SeaWorld for little kids. So the kids I have are 5 and 1, but this list would pretty much encompass, I would say, any like toddlers, elementary school age kids, but honestly middle school and high school kids would like it as well. But if your high school kids are more on the thrilling side, I would definitely tend to go to my video of the top 10 for adults. So if you do watch my most previous video, I did my top 10 list for adults. So please make sure you check that out, as well as my SeaWorld vlogs. So let's get started. So number 1 attraction to make sure you do if you have kids is go meet the Sesame Street characters. That was the favorite thing my kids did. They loved meeting Elmo and Cookie Monster. We met Oscar the Grouch, Grover, Count, and Rosita, I think. And they saw Abby, but they didn't really get to like go and have a picture with her. They really enjoyed seeing that. And I do realize I don't talk, just like most of the other characters you meet like at a Disney World situation. They kind of just show up in Sesame Street area. They also, you'll see them on the Sesame Street parade as well. So if you didn't get a chance to meet them, they will get to see all of them come on the Sesame Street parade. Now the only one that didn't really come out a lot was Big Bird. They have story time with Big Bird. I think that's the only time you get to see Big Bird, as well as like the Snuffleupagus. I don't think they're gonna have that one as well either. So those are the only ones, but for sure Elmo and Cookie Monster, they have even a location to go in there and wait inside, and it does have quick queue if you like to use that. So that would be number 1. Number 2 is just the Sesame Street parade, like I just said. So that one is definitely a top 10 must do for sure if you have little kids. It's really cute, and it does happen usually rain or shine, but not in lightning. And they just kind of changed it up a little bit if it's in rain. But it was really cute. Not that long, probably like 15 minutes maybe, but super cute. And it's only on Sesame Street though. So if you think it's gonna go through the whole park, it's not. It's only gonna go through that Sesame Street section. Number 3, Touch the Sky, the dolphin show. The dolphin show is amazing. It's so inspiring. It's only about 25 minutes long, so you don't have long to wait in there as well. And you have like so many dolphins that are just beautiful, and they have about 9 dolphins that do tricks, and they're so agile. It was definitely my little girl's favorite show of the day for sure, and they really enjoy it because then it's covered, it's not hot. I mean, it may be a little bit hot, but at least it's covered, so you're in the shade. And if you wanted to get wet, they even have the soak zone, so you could get down there and get splashed plenty and definitely get a cooled off scenario there as well. So definitely make sure you do the shows. If you think your kids won't like it, they really will. Even my 1-year-old was really like engaged. She stayed up till like 9 p.m. didn't even take a nap. She was so excited about these shows, and she just loved watching them. And also in Touch the Sky, the dolphin show, there's even like a parrots and like a bird section, so do be aware they have that as well. Okay, number 4 is Empire of the Penguin. That is a great trackless system. Now there's the mild version or the wild version, and so pretty much anybody can ride the mild version. Even my 1-year-old was able to ride that. But if you're tall enough, please pick the wild version. It's not very wild at all. It's on a trackless system, so it does like spin a little bit, but not at all. Even people who are like motion sick didn't get motion sick on that. So it's really not bad at all. And at the end, you actually go inside the enclosure with the penguins. Now you can't actually touch them, but you're actually like, you probably could touch them. So make sure your kids don't touch them. And there's a person standing there so that you can't touch them. But it's so neat to be in the habitat with the penguin. It's 32 degrees, so it's really cold. But as soon as you get too cold, if you just go out the door, there's a climate controlled area where you can continue to look at the penguins without, you know, freezing. But it's a great place to go on a hot summer day for sure. Okay, number 5, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, number 5 is the Wild Artic. And it's a simulator ride, so if you do get motion sick, I would definitely recommend doing the one where you just watch the video. But it is a really good ride for little kids. It's not too scary. It's a great first simulator ride that you're like riding a helicopter. And then afterwards, they have a great Wild Artic kind of like an interactive aquarium where they get to touch ice and you get to see seals. It was supposed to be beluga whales, but we didn't have them in there, so I don't know what's going on there. But the seals and a walrus, and you definitely don't see that all the time, or a seal. So that's really entertaining. If you've ever seen otters at a zoo, a seal is kind of like that in a sense that it's very active and moves around a lot and makes lots of noise. So the kids really do seem to like it, and you can see it both above water and below water. So it's really cool that they have those exhibits as well as some crawl through stuff. So definitely recommend the Wild Arctic. Okay, number 6 is another show. It's One Ocean. It's the killer whale show. Now I did have to put that lower down than the Touch the Sky, because the Touch the Sky with the dolphins just had more flips and more tricks. But the One Ocean is very, very inspiring. It is like their flagship show. Definitely want to go to it. The kids will definitely stay watching it. It's a really big stadium, so you have plenty of seating. Definitely recommend seeing it. Can't recommend it enough. And seeing these big killer whales like jump up is really, really cool. The splash zone would be even cooler because then you're really close to the killer whales, and there's not really a killer whale aquarium to like go look at them. So it's a great place for the kids to get up close and see the killer whales. Okay, number 7 is over at Sesame Street, the Flower Power ride. I had to put that one in there because that is my 5-year-old's favorite ride that she rode the entire day. And it's these little flower pots that go up in the air, and then they kind of spin like the like little teacups, but they do teacups kind of up in the air. So super cute. She loved it, and you can see all of Sesame Street that way. Okay, number 7. No, number 8 is the Twirl and Whirl. Again, this is inside of Sesame Street. It looks like little teacups. It's not. It's like a tilt-a-whirl. So like it will kind of spin, and then you kind of get it going and then let it go the other way, and it will spin around really fast, just a little bit. My 1-year-old, it was her favorite ride for sure. It's super cute. It's like a for real tilt-a-whirl, so I would get there and make sure you ride it. I probably wouldn't ride it right after Flower Power because it can make you a little bit nauseous if you are a like motion sick person, but it's not super long, so hopefully you'd really, really enjoy it. And it's Big Bird themed, like you're in a little nest. It's really cool. Number 9 is the Sea Carousel. Now this would be for anyone, not necessarily motion sickness people. Again, it should not affect you, but as a carousel, you kind of know how that is for you. And there's all these like animated sea creatures on it, and it's really neat because it's not just horses this time, it's all these other different kinds of animals. So like I was able to ride a manatee, then a person in our group got to ride the otter, another person got to ride an anglerfish. It was just really cool. Definitely recommend that one. And then number 10 is the Dolphin Nursery. Now that's actually an aquarium, but it's an aquarium with all these dolphins who are like yearlings, so like they've just been weaned for their parents, but they can't be in the major adult area, so they put them in this other aquarium so that they can kind of grow up in here before they move to the adult aquarium part area. And you can just see it's really interesting to watch them because of course they're very playful because they're young, and no one will be trying to make them do these tricks. So just out of nowhere they will just jump up out of the water, or they'll do like a flip or something like that, just because that's what's natural for them to do. And they really, it's just really fun to get to see them both above the water and below and get really cute pictures as well. If you want to get a good picture, it's the best place for you to get a good picture with an animal for your kids. Plus the dolphins love to interact with the people, and so that's always cute to see. So that is my top 10 attractions for kids. Again, I'll go through them right now. You meet the Sesame Street characters, Sesame Street Parade, Touch the Sky Dolphin Show, Empire of the Penguin, Wild Arctic, One Ocean Killer Whale Show, Flower Power, Twirl and Whirl, Sea Carousel, and then the Dolphin Nursery. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you watch my other SeaWorld vlogs. Remember, God bless, be adventurous, and I'll see you next time. Bye.